What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ryan. I am your nootropics information wizard. Thanks so much for being with me. If you are new to the channel, check us out on the web at livecortex.com, at livecortex.com/blog. Look, we've got 66 episodes of the Cortex Labs Nootropics podcast up there. We also have a lot of blog posts. I mean, just endless, going back years of everything from huperzine to modafinil to all the racetams to PRL853 and other research chemicals. Facebook.com/cortexstacks. Excuse me, that is where we're at. And then my own personal Facebook page where I talk about business and entrepreneurship for those interested is facebook.com/Ryan Michael Ballo. 6 powerful products support this broadcast. Give you about 40 seconds to pitch them. Here they are. Elite level nootropic products. All right, number 1, the mighty Cortex Nootropic Stack. Look, we built a stack, pre-made stack, powerful mental energy, speed of processing, verbal fluency stack. I took it today. I'm going to take it often enough. When I want the kind of energy that's like full brain synchrony and like everything's online, I take Cortex. Get it at livecortex.com. Right now, coupon code 8 gets you a bottle of Cortex for $24. The rest of our products, like our digital nootropic stack list, we'll explain at the end of this video because they are extremely powerful. The rest of our products we'll explain at the end of this video, but the major product I want to quick pitch you is the Nootropic Starter Pack. If you're new to nootropics, just get this. Get you a bottle of Cortex and Smarter, Better, Faster, which is our digital guide that teaches you everything you need to know about nootropics, livecortex.com. Okay, so look, in my later years of taking nootropics now, like I'm getting into a whole bunch of, other stuff. Recently I experimented with pregnenolone, which is essentially a neuroactive steroid precursor to a bunch of different hormones you make in your body. And one of the interesting things about pregnenolone is that it increased my workout endurance. So I'd go on runs and just feel like I could run forever. It increased my sex drive for sure because it's precursor to a bunch of sex hormones. It's like the major one precursor to all the major hormones, like a lot of the major hormones you make in your body. But it's also a neuroactive steroid in that it like sort of works as a steroid for the brain. So I've been getting into a whole bunch of just different new stuff. And chaga mushroom is one of them. Okay, so chaga mushroom is just another one of these mushrooms. Like the most popular mushrooms are cordyceps, chaga mushroom, and reishi. And they all have different properties. Chaga has anti-tumor properties. But here's the interesting thing. Here's the major point I want to make. Chaga mushroom in 300 to 500 milligram quantities. And you could buy this like anywhere. It's just, you could buy it from a supplement store. You could certainly get some chaga mushroom from Amazon.com. In 300 to 500 milligram quantities in conjunction with a cholinergic nootropic compound. So that would be N-racetam, OXIRACETAM, phenylpiracetam, faciracetam, choliracetam, PRAMIRACETAM, piracetam, even nefaracetam, and then of course NOOPEPT, uridine monophosphate, CDP choline, alpha GPC, DMAE, centrophenoxine, some of the major known cholinergic compounds, intensifies the cholinergic effect. Alcar is another one. Okay, and so this is something that I've been experimenting with recently that I found basically every time I could intensify the effect of my racetams, with some chaga mushroom. Now, why might this happen? I researched it and I figured it out. As you might imagine, there has to be some sort of choline affecting thing going on, an acetylcholine modulating thing going on. And it turns out that there is. There's studies that demonstrate that chaga mushroom prevents acetylcholine sort of degradation or acetylcholine malfunction in the brain in the presence of oxidative stress. Something I think we all run into where you've got antioxidants or where you've got oxidative damage that might take place in the brain from free radicals and reactive oxygen species. So, separately from just modifying acetylcholine concentrations in response to keeping their levels good in response to oxidative stress, it also just prevents oxidative stress in the brain. So I don't know if they're both happening at the same time, if one just is a byproduct or the other, but that's pretty awesome. So therefore, that makes sense that you could take chaga mushroom with certain cholinergics and get an intensified effect. I certainly do, and my strategy is 300 to 500 milligrams of chaga mushroom with a particular cholinergic. So if you're going to take a NOOPEPT stack, a good example would be 15 milligrams NOOPEPT, your regular choline source, if you take a choline source with NOOPEPT, and then 300 milligrams chaga mushroom. If you take OXIRACETAM and that's your thing, you like to focus, you get focus from OXIRACETAM, then a gram of OXIRACETAM, 300 milligrams choline BITARTRATE, and then 400 milligrams of chaga mushroom, right? Great, powerful synergy if you respond well to cholinergics and all other things are good. PRAMIRACETAM, this is one of the experiments that I tried recently for studying, reading a bunch of stuff I had to read up on. 100 milligrams PRAMIRACETAM I did 75 milligrams alpha GPC in this stack, so let's just go with it. And then 300 milligrams chaga mushroom. Lit up like a Christmas tree. I mean, working memory was just on point. I just felt like I took PRL 853 in 10 milligram doses, which would just light up memory and everything. So yeah, use that strategy for folks that are looking to get new stuff around nootropics, like, you know, bringing in some of these nootropic mushrooms that are absolutely making waves now, kind of in the nootropic sphere. That company Sigma something, 4 Sigma or something to that effect, is now like pretty popular and has some mushroom products. And look, I mean, you know, nootropic mushrooms are a real thing, and I've been experimenting with them, and they're awesome. And chaga combined with cholinergics is really awesome. Okay, I promised I'd explain some of our stuff right now. Cortex, 24 bucks using the coupon code 8. Cortex is our powerful pre-made nootropic stack. I mean, it's a stack, you take 2 capsules, lights turn on, and you're in. I mean, it is an exceptionally strong nootropic stack, so be warned, but get a bottle at livecortex.com if you really want to turn the brain on. Coupon code 8 takes it down to 24 bucks. Our digital nootropic stack lists are probably the most important thing. I mean, some of the most popular, besides Cortex, definitely the most popular products we have. And that's because we lay out in those guides, or digital guides, nootropic stacks that are exceptionally effective. You know, stacks you wouldn't find anywhere on the web. They're not the stacks we talk about here. They're far advanced stacks that the milligram ingredient quantities are already worked out so well for most folks that they work incredibly well. It's like, you don't want to do the work of trying to figure out what stacks work well for you. Just get the RACETAM God Guide, you know, or get Smarter, Better, Faster, or get the NOOPEPT Pro Stack List, or get the nootropic stacks for the business professional. Any one of these guys are going to give you powerful stacks. Get this stuff at livecortex.com. We'll explain in more detail in a video here in a second. Remember though, coupon code 8. Get you $8 off of everything right now. Thanks for watching. My name is Ryan Michael Ballo. For 6 years, my sole mission has been to improve the performance of my brain. This is why I created Cortex. My mission was to build a nootropic stack that gave me extreme focus, powerful motivation, and a heightened cognitive state. And after years of experimentation and a comprehensive beta testing protocol, and putting together the most powerful nootropic compounds on the planet, I found what I was looking for. What's up, everybody? Ryan Michael Ballo here. Hey, thanks for watching the video. Look, we've got, as it stands, 5 primary products that I want to just explain to you. You heard us mention them during the video, so I'm going to break them down. Number 1, from left to right, the Cortex Nootropic Stack. This is a cognitive enhancement stack that you really want to take to turn the lights on. Just to give you an idea, hardcore business folks that require 18 to 20 hours of brain function, take the Cortex stack. That's what we initially designed it for, but then like everybody in the nootropic sphere loved it. Verbal fluency, speed of processing, motivation, drive to want to work. That's what the Cortex stack does. Moving right along, the NOOPEPT guide there, that is called the Beginner's Guide to NOOPEPT, breaks down 25 powerful NOOPEPT stacks, shows you how to use NOOPEPT. It's essentially the everything guide to NOOPEPT. Long demanded, folks asked us for it. We delivered. It is fully digital, lots of powerful stacks. And then there's the nootropic stacks for the business professional. That's basically 100, right around 100 powerful uridine, modafinil, theacrine, NOOPEPT, OXIRACETAM, phenylpiracetam, Alcar stacks for business situations, for the type of brain states that business folks need for sustained performance. Next is the RACETAM God Guide. That is a high-level every RACETAM guide, digital guide. We've got all the major RACETAMs with accompanying focus stacks and memory stacks and speed of processing stacks. In that RACETAM. There's 8 major nootropic RACETAMs, and that guide explains all of them and accompanying stacks. Then there's the NOOPEPT Pro Stack List. The NOOPEPT Pro Stack List is a digital guide that explains oral, so just taking it by mouth, sublingual, taking it under the tongue, and then intranasal, spraying NOOPEPT nasal spray in your nose, stacks. It's just a bunch of stacks, a giant stack list of NOOPEPT stacks that are highly effective, pro-level, specific brain state inducing type of NOOPEPT stacks. That thing has been a hit out there with the market. And then last, there's Smarter, Better, Faster. Smarter, Better, Faster is the all-around, everything nootropics digital guide. If you just want to learn everything, many racetams, modafinil, etc., get Smarter, Better, Faster. It's like the guide you need to know if you're new to nootropics, to learn basically everything and to walk away knowing what you need to know on nootropics. Thanks so much for listening. Thanks so much for watching. Get this stuff at livecortex.com and rock on.